Hello, testing. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Hello. Paragon? Paragon? Oh, wait a minute. I think I know why. I don't think your channel is 18 years old. All right, let me change it real quick. Okay, I changed it. Are you subscribed to me? Judette, I'm texting you right now. I'm texting you. Okay, it probably took a minute to load or something. You see me? Hello? Hello, hello, hello. I should be like 30 seconds delayed. Okay. Thank you. Stay. I've been running. Oh, Judith. Hello? All right, here we go. Playing Monster Train 2 for the first time. Uh, Technically, I have played the demo already for a few runs, actually, up to maybe about 20 runs. Gone decently deep into the new mechanics. I'm super excited because I think Monster Train probably the best roguelike deck builder out there, apart from maybe Slay the Spire, but I no, it's very close now. Ooh, kind of loud. Oh, I'm sharing the wrong. Okay, that makes sense. No, share. All right. Okay, slightly delayed. Turn it down about 45. Music. Let's keep the sound effects low. The music should be high. Music is good. I kind of want the music on. Mute in the background. What'll that do? Solution. The best I can do. Okay. Let's start. Shiny shoe. Oh, okay. Finally getting more story and the last Divinity. Okay, so if you didn't buy the DLC for Monster Train, okay, we're getting much fancier than last time. Okay. Okay. Start the first one. This is like the demo, right? Actually, they probably changed a lot. Changed a lot in the demo near the release as well. Okay, yeah. And Heart Cage. Let's see what we got. Fell with Multi Strike, Fire Starters, Just Causes, Shield Stewards, which is the biggest thing, I think, is that we have two separate Shield Stewards now, or Train Stewards specifically. They've made them fat Train Stewards, thin ones, tank ones, damage ones. Now, it should be noticed that the Shield Stewards specifically have a clan emblem on them, while the normal Spear Stewards do not, means they're clanless. In the original game, this meant that if you had a clan card, that meant that they had a chance to be in your opening hand. However, that will be different this game because this game they changed a few things, a lot of things actually. Then Spirit Stewards, of course, they don't have banners. That means they're gonna appear in your hand randomly when that you draw. Now we'll see here. We have Fell, which is your champion. She'll always appear. Well, not specifically Fell, but your champion will always appear in your opening hand, and will always have zero cost unless they change that in the game. Maybe a champion could cost actual Ember, which would be different, but maybe it's part of the mechanic. I don't know yet. The only two clans that we know of is it's called the Winged, which is the what clan Fell is, and the Pyreborn, which is another clan. Those are the only two clans we had in demo. We see here that Fell has Melter Strike, which is a returning mechanic, a returning buff from the old game from Monster Train 1, which just allows him to strike an additional time, which, of course, interacts with card multipliers and stuff. Oh, excuse me a moment. Sorry about that, guys. Minor misconvenience. Ooh, it's so bright. Okay, well, let the stream. There we go. I'm streaming from a laptop. It's all I really have, and a second monitor that I found from somewhere. All right, where are we? We were talking about Fell multi-strike, right? And the new mechanic. Well, oh, all right. And she has revenge, which is another returning mechanic from the multi-strike one, which means that when they're hit, they trigger an effect. So we have here, which is a new tag, Valor, where apply Valor one to friendly units. So this triggers whenever Valor is hacked. So what does Valor do? Valor gains +1 damage per each stack of Valor. That's the base. That's the main thing. But however, so for example, if you have 10 Valor, you get 10 stacks of damage. However, Valor also has a secondary effect where it raises the armor to the stack count if this is the front unit after combat, which means that if Val was at the front, actually no, this probably makes more sense if I actually showed this in the game. I'll show this in the game actually. Let's just go ahead. Here's our train starting area. We technically have two things here that should appear, but because this is the first run, this is scripted. However, technically we're weaker this run, not because we don't have things unlocked, because we already have a fell that has an upgrade, which is fine. That works out. That's how what you usually do with this one. But the second one usually has an artifact, and oh, it's always an artifact I think now, because it used to just give you randomly either gold or if you had the Last Divinity DLC, you would also get like was it just golden artifacts? Ooh, I don't remember now. Ah, that's fine. But now I think it's only gives you artifacts. So you'll start with a choice of two artifacts. If you don't like them, or they may potentially be too hard to play, you just discard them for 25 gold. That's it. Now, let's begin. The bosses will just come up as we play. Star battle. Okay, no trials for now. But that'll come later. Usually probably the second run. Protect your pyre. This is your pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. Makes sense. Protect that shit. Deployment phase, which is a new thing in Monster Train 2. You now have a phase before turn 1, technically a turn 0. So glitchy. Am I glitchy on your guys' end? Okay. Each battle begins with deployment phase. You will draw a champion in any unit card with a blue banner on it. Blue banner. Okay, banners. After you end this turn, enemies will invade. Notice our train stewards have banners, which I told you guys earlier, that if they have a banner, they will appear in Monster Train 1. If they were a banner unit, they would randomly appear in your starting hand. You'll always have a banner unit in your starting hand and your champion, so it guarantees you at least 2 units, but that was in Monster Train 1. Monster Train 2, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because now, in deployment phase, it will draw all your banner units and a champion, which means that if you have over the draw, if you have somehow you have too many banner units in your opening hand, then the rest of your banner units will be drawn in the next turn. Usually, I think, because I think the turn one that appears after this phase is still the turn one of Monster Train 1. So they will always draw a banner unit if one was not drawn before. Don't quote me on that one. I think I'll also test that somehow. All right, you will draw a champion. Let's begin. Champions- You can play each unit card once per battle, of course. Oh, sorry. Since this is not Revenge Fell, we're gonna put her on the second floor with a yes, train capacity. Has it been nerfed or buffed? This is the same as Monster Train 1, 2, 2, and 1. We're gonna have a train sewer at the front though. Well, actually no. These guys are fine as tanks, but because we want Fell to be taking damage, we want her in the front. We're gonna be in a battle. Alright. Enemies aboard your train. Enemies enter at the lowest level and move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, they'll attack your pyre, which means they'll deal damage to it, and then eventually they'll die if you don't heal. Here's the first turn. All right, since we drew a train steward, we'll put him here. I'm gonna have fire starters and just causes. Now, these just causes are specifically for the banished clan, while the Pyreborn is the clan that gives you these fire starters as your starting hand. These will change whenever you change clans. So you can have banished with not fire starters, but from a different clan and different starter cards. For now, we have these just causes, which earlier, Valor, is important. Just causes have two things. They advance, which moves the selected target to the front. I can show you right now, like that. And then fire starters. Oh, of course, they move them to the front and give them valor, which valor gives armor to the unit that's in the front. So if a unit in the back has valor, all it's getting is damage. But if a unit in the front has valor, it gets damage and armor at the end of turn. This armor that it gains is not infinite stackly armor. It stacks up to the valor count. Specifically, that's what it says. It was a little confusing at first, but essentially this means that at the end of this turn, he's getting two armor, and then he won't gain two armor again. He just stays at two armor. If that armor ever goes down, he gains that armor again. So essentially, it's a heal in a way that doesn't over heal, but heals to the armor amount. It armor heals essentially. However, if you have bonus armor, it doesn't give you that bonus armor back if you have valor. So for example, if you have 10 valor and you gain 20 armor before you get the armor from your valor, you have to take away the 20 from the armor that you got before you get the armor again. So if you have low valor but hundreds of armor, then you're not getting any valor armor. They might have changed it since the demo, but that's how it worked then. All right, and here we have fire starters. 1 mana, deal 1 damage, and then apply Power Gel 2. Power Gel is simply a debuff that causes whatever has that debuff to take +1 damage per stack. So for example, this has Power Gel 2, which means that if I was to attack it again with something with 1 damage, it would do 1 +1 +1. It'd deal 3 damage. So this fire starter will only deal one though. So I won't. If it was Pyrogel and then deal damage, it might have been a good one because that'd be a better torch essentially. Because from the beginning, Monster Train One torches were the beginning of the same thing, but they deal 1 mana, deal 2 damage. So this kind of power crept it, but it only deals 1 damage. However, ping torches back then were only ever used to ping things down. So we're gonna do that to here. We're gonna take some damage from here. He's gonna go up. I'm gonna take 22. He'll be fine. Oh, a little slow. Oh, wait a minute. No, am I not laggy? What's going on? Hello? Okay, a little bit of troubleshooting. Still new to this. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Am I lagging on this screen? I swear. Okay, guys. Since we want the Vel to take damage, we're going to move her to the front. It's going to take 1 damage. We're going to take some of that. Did I put him straight down? No, he'll be dead. We're going to deal damage to him so that we don't have healer problems. But first level shouldn't be too bad. I want to speed this up a little bit. It's a little slow for my liking. Oh, now super fast. All right, thank you. Normal speed. I'm gonna do 4 damage. I'm gonna do this to gain some armor. Do it again. And give this guy some, so he can gain some armor as well. This is a boss. When the bosses appear, they have Relentless as an ability, which appears down here. This Relentless ability means that combat will continue in this room until you or he is defeated. Or, I don't know. Oh my god. Alright, we're not going to waste mana on the Stair Sword because we're going to probably kill here. We're going to kill the Fire Starter. Now, the best thing here when you're buffing or dealing or debuffing, I think Fire Starters are a lot better in terms of dealing damage. Like here, I'm going to stack Fire Starters and he'll just die a lot faster. I'll take 1 damage. Very good. We shouldn't lose these first few rounds. Gold clan pack. Points don't really matter except for speed running. All right, new thing here. Equipment cards. These are essentially kind of like consume cards, except for maybe certain clans can take advantage of this more. But for now, these are consumed for most classes. You put this on a, you essentially buff a unit, and it gains that effect currently. So we also have new tags, shift, which triggers whenever a unit moves. So that means going up and down between floors, or moving left to right between other units. You can't shift if you're the only person on that floor. So like if it's a single unit, it can't shift left and right because there's no other units to shift behind. So it has to only way you can shift is from going up and down. So it's better on units that are at least you have 2 units on that floor. Not good for solos. However, because it has a resolve trigger, resolve, which triggers at the end of combat no matter what, which is the trigger. So when it resolves, it does something. And this resolve says it triggers shift. And this thing has shift, which gains valor. So even if you have a single unit, it will gain valor because it resolves and triggers a shift. This matters a lot. Is there character or there are units in this game that have shift, and if you put this on them, it will trigger this shift, and then their own shift ability that unit has. There's one later. It might appear in this run. If not, this is also a good card. However, I like Cleave because it's AoE damage that we don't currently have. It is 2 mana though, so it may compete a bit with playing the other 2, but I'm hoping that we can reduce the cost a bit at a magic shop. Silver Sacrifice, also a good card. Consume, advance, so move that unit forward, and then apply damage shield, which will negate the instances of damage it takes. So if a unit deals 7 damage, it'll negate that. It's not as good against multi-hit units with low damage because they're just gonna eat up the damage shield without taking down the full big hit. It's just good overall. If you stack enough damage shield, it doesn't matter how many hits they take. It doesn't matter how fragile it is either. Apart from units with piercing, which would ignore damage shield. We'll really have a reason to do anything here. I could get Windblade and just put it on Fell. Some equipment has stats on it, like damage up or plus 10 attack or something, or some health. Um, how fast does this go up? If I do like a single Valor on Fell, that's plus 2 damage. So that's what, and then he'll have 4. She'll have 4 damage. 4 damage. So it's 3 mana. Deal 4 damage to all enemy units. Not that good right now. It's good on high damage units. I'll get the Windblade since it might be very useful next turn. An ability. This is a new thing in Monster Train 2 as well. Abilities. You put this down. You put this unit down on the floor, and then it has a icon on it, and you can click that icon to activate its ability. Which here it says its ability is Jelly Sneeze. Cooldown of 2. That means over 2 turns, you won't be able to use this until 2 turns are over. Deal 1 damage, then apply Pyrogel 10 to the front enemy unit. So it's a lot of Pyrogel. However, it's only to one unit, and it's only 1 damage, and it's 2 turn cooldown. Not that great. However, energies with whelps now, and whelps are a lot more better now than they are in the demo. However, I think I'm going to take the flicker. 0 mana, deal 1 damage to all enemy units. Very good, especially if you apply Pyrogel, which this thing can do as well. It also consumes bunch of Pyrogel. Both of these can do Pyrogel. However, this is a unit, so it takes up space, which also has to be considered. Pyrocask, just a spell. So either can be thought of. But I'm going to take the flicker since I kind of need low cost spells. Also, it can be upgraded to gain some damage. Do I want Merchant of Magic or I want Merchant of Steel? No spells I currently want to upgrade that much, apart from Flicker, but I think Fire Starters are good enough. We're going to go here to the unit banner, since I kind of like the Pyro Barber units more right now. We're going to see here, when you do decision making in this game, make sure you can always plan ahead thanks to the map, which you can see everything that's going to happen. You choose your units, you make decisions based off what you have and what's going to happen. Since I'm going to take here the merchant, um, here, do not take the Power Word banner first. Click here first at the merchants first to see what's available. Here's the merchant. Here's all the upgrades we can currently buy. Titan Knight, Endless is back. We don't have enough for Endless, so we're not going to take that. Endless means that this unit, when it dies, it gets returned to my hand. All right. Oh, actually, let me explain this. So we have 100 gold, 50 for a reroll, and then these cheap upgrades up here, 25 and 15. We have enough for a reroll and two 25s if you're to do this. Or we don't spend any money. We don't spend for a reroll and just get the Titan Knight, which Titan Knight is a new upgrade in Monster Train 2. That means this unit essentially has double health. So, for example, if I was to put Titan Knight on a Shield Steward, it essentially has 50 health. It's actually pretty good. It's essentially Hearthstone but better. If you put Titan Knight and Hearthstone, you're doubling damage. That's 40 extra HP essentially. This also means that things like yeah, I'll just take overall less damage. It's really good. I also love putting it on Shield Steward specifically because I'd put this on them and then Valor. There's a Valor upgrade here, and it'll automatically let them generate shields and then take less damage for it. Just decent tank. We're gonna look here now because I think we might be looking for a tank. Ooh, all right. Magnum Cultist, 2 mana, 5 damage, 10 health. Incant. Incant means that whenever you play a spell, something happens. Here, you apply Pyrogel 1 to enemy units. This is really good. You play Magma Cultist, and then you play what? You play 3 fire starters. That's a ton of Pyrogel to both the floor and to the enemies currently. I think this was nerfed a bit. I think this is Pyrogel 2 when it first came out. It's still really good though for an incant build. Magma Mauler. Well, since we don't really have a good way to do this, we can do 2 floors, which is a really big thing they're pushing now in Monster Train 2. Is that most of the time in Monster Train 1, you were just looking for a 1 floor setup because it's hard to find units. Units were random and you only got one banner unit per turn, usually. Now though, you can have all your banner units and summon them turn 1 with some extra energy. And then you're able to play like multiple flowers, which is really good because it allows for a lot more for deck building purposes. I'm gonna take the Magma Mauler though. I'm gonna go here to give him some damage. I'm gonna give one to my Shield Steward. We're just gonna have a Magma Mauler sitting there for now. Not enough money right now because we couldn't do trials yet. We're only doing battles. Here you can see unit previews, what's going to appear in this round, and then some other units, of course, which I kind of don't like that they don't have of the units that are appearing this round, because there clearly is. Um, but all you can see is the ones that actually have abilities. So the units that have no abilities or just like maybe special stats or something don't really appear here. Akalo, same thing from before, 15 damage. It doesn't have any extra health. It has one. Sloven Knight, Vanguard 8, 2 damage, 50 HP. Beefy boy. Vanguard applies when the unit is at the front of the floor. That means when he's in front of everyone else. This matters a little bit because you guys will see. Elboard. This is the boss that'll appear, of course. Relentless action. Gain armor 5. Action triggers at the start of his unit's turn. Okay. This shouldn't be too hard. We should have enough damage stacking. We're gonna put Fell in the bottom now. With the tanky steward. We're gonna put the other shield steward here. We can put shield big guy here with a buff and Magma here. Perfect. We have 2 floors. Yes, red X means that unit will be defeated. Previews, very good. We're gonna make her slightly tankier. And we're gonna move the Spear Steward up here because I don't want him in my deck because he'll be drawn. I'm gonna Power Starter here because he's gonna attack twice. She's gonna take 5 and 5 and 2. So it's at 10, 12 damage right now. But she will gain a Valor per hit. 3 Valor. And then she'll regenerate armor with some Valor. So essentially, she's mitigating the damage she's taking with Valor, which is kind of how I see Valor right now. Is like some way to mitigate damage. Eventually, Valor can be used as a heal because it'll just restore armor each turn to the unit. For now, she'll take care of these two. The Steel Sword will do damage to this guy right here, and she'll take damage from. No, she won't actually. I forgot. It's a ton of damage. We're gonna do this. Hmm. I think I want. I'll do that, and then we'll fire starter him again, and we do. Okay. Well, he's gonna go up a little bit, but one more fire starter will probably bring him down. Draw equipment. Here, there we go. These cards can be attached to a unit inside the train. Once attached, they improve the unit in various ways. Only one equipment will be attached at a time. That's fine. We're going to put this on her. Then we're going to... What? What? Can't do this. Hmm. Maybe this is fine. Alright, she'll take 98. Take a lot more damage. Oh no, woman takes fire damage. Okay, and I don't have a reset button. Okay. That's fine. We'll kill in the next turn. Some damage. That's fine. We'll kill here. Ta-da! And we'll put some of this on you. Look at that. He's only taking 8 damage. He'll attack twice, I think. Yep. There we go. Titan's really good. But we're missing some damage. Ooh, Upbeat Warbler. They buff the Hymnus. These are the guys, these are the kind of gimmick cards of the Main Clan or the Banished, where they essentially you put this on the floor and they enchant the entire floor. Enchant means other units on the same floor gain bonuses. Itself won't gain bonuses, so it won't gain quick. But it'll put everyone else on that floor with quick. which means I can probably put Fell front, then the Magma Mauler, and then the Upbeat Warbler. So that means they all gain quick. Problem is, Fell has revenge, so she wants to be hit. So maybe Selfless Sacrifice is better. We're gonna get Selfless Sacrifice since it's another way to move forward. Ooh, okay. We have Dragon's Horde. For me, I think we should always take Dragon's Horde because it's kind of like if you play TFT, essentially it's like cash out augments where the longer you wait uh, with your for your reward, the bigger the reward gets. That's what Dragon's Horde is going to be. Essentially, it's something you get during battle, and then you cash it out once you have enough, like when you max it out, or you need it instantly. Ooh, we got merchants, but I don't have much money. But yeah, another Powerborn unit though. I might go here because I want to see another unit, and I kind of want to reduce the cost of my spells. Here we go. Hold over. I don't have much money here. All right. I want to see the Powerborn unit. Ooh, Magma Cultist. I don't like Great Dragon at all. It gets really big. It's essentially just a giant stat stick. I don't really like it. I might take the Magma Cultist though. It costs a lot. No, I'll see. And we're gonna go Celestial Cove because I don't really want. Oh, there should be new. Oh, Dante. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Maybe I use Dante. I think Dante might actually my win condition. All right, I think we're doing Dante run. I'm not really into reading the lore since it's too much reading for me. Like I like Dark Souls and all, but I don't really feel like reading all this. But it's interesting tidbits. I used to play Hearthstone. I like to read the cards sometimes when they used to have interesting lore bits in the what's it called. Yeah, Dante, the only man who can sip tea with an angel at noon and share a pint with a demon by dusk. Heaven and hell are stops on his cultural itinerary, each with its own charms to savor. Very, very classy man. Demon thing. No, he's Dante. He's not part of a thing. He's just Dante. Seems like Dante thing to do. Now he will give me when you summon him at a permanent Dante's Candle TI deck. This is really like detrimental technically. Is these Dante's Candles are blights. They'll deal damage to my pyre if I don't play them, essentially to my cards. However, Dante grows in power each time he has a blight for each blight in the deck. So I want to get more blights because he gets more powerful. He gains multi strike, which multi strike is really good. We're gonna get the upgrade spell cost to -1. Should I get self sacrifice or alchemy? I might want to do unselfish sacrifice, I think. Or no, I'm gonna do alchemy. And I'll put magic power on the flicker. There we go. Perfect. First boss. We're gonna be fighting Archeon, the Scion of Savagery. Archeon's powers draw from the defeat of his forces, becoming enraged at their failure. Rage 2 on Siphon. Siphon, I think, might be a specific tag for this game because Siphon wasn't in the Monster Hunter 1. It kind of acts like Harvest, where every time a unit dies on that floor, that unit gains specific triggers. For example, you whenever a unit dies on this floor, gain +2/+2. However, Siphon specifically says triggers when an enemy unit dies on this floor, not any unit, just an enemy, which means that it might be triggering on this Siphon might work on friendly units that have Siphon. I don't know who doesn't have though, because I've seen Harvest and I've seen Siphon. It's not redundant. It's just the wording. So this is specifically enemy units. That means if my units die, he doesn't get anything. If his units die, he gains Rage, which is +2 damage per stack. essentially a valor that becomes that decays, doesn't stay. We're gonna avoid trying to kill units on his turn when he's on that floor. We're gonna go bot floor though. He gains instantly one multi strike. No one's tanky here. I don't think I want. Alright, we're gonna do this. We're gonna not play Dante until next turn since he's kind of expensive. Archeon, strongest boss with base. No, that's Divinity. He moves between floors freely but can be attacked if you clear out other enemies on that floor. Unless there's a sweep here. Unless you have a unit that's able to attack every unit. For now, he's just gonna deal 7 damage and then reduce by 50 on my guy. Okay, okay. Let's do this. Now everything has. Aha! We're killing. I think I can ping him off with something else next turn. We're gonna put him here. Oh, maybe I should have put Dante there, but that's fine. Watch out for triggers. This unit has a trigger. Triggers activate when specific events or turns phases happen. Check the tooltip trigger with the purple trigger icon to see the details. So triggers after combat. He gains 4 damage, but he takes 20 damage himself. So a little annoying. Oh, Fel's dying. That's not good. Why is Fel dying? Oh, actually, no, Fel will not be dying today. We'll give her Windblade. We're gonna give her a selfish sacrifice. Oh, what was that? I missed something. What was that? Okay, well, it's probably something about consume because I just used a consume card. We're gonna kill him so he doesn't take any damage. And I don't want to kill anything on this floor because he's gonna get in range. But once he moves, he'll be able to kill. Oh, unless he's moving next turn. Oh no. Okay, we're killing that guy. Does he have a trigger? No, he doesn't have triggers. Okay, we can do this. Then everyone's dying on that floor, so I'm gonna just cause so she can survive a bit longer with some valor. Well, we kill one guy specifically. Oh, I didn't. Maybe I should have cast on the bottom floor. My bad. We're gonna put Dante so I can actually gain something now. All right. Oh, you're dying. Stop dying. Why am I dying? 3, 5, 13. 8, 21 damage. Oh, I showed up just how about a farmer. 21. 21 plus 2. You actually survive. I can put you in the front now. Haha. There you go. Survive that. Oh no, please don't. I think I have to let him go. But I can do this. So I can take more damage, gain some armor. I can kill everyone here. I can Pyrogel, and then do this. Oh no, nothing happens. Dang. Okay, I'm gonna take some damage. I can do this floor to take less damage, and I want to be hit on that floor. Let's take that off. Oh, boom. He is dead. We took some fire damage, but we are good. Alright. 8% out. We took 4 damage. Not bad. Alright. See our rewards. Gonna hit an epic card. Oh, I never noticed the dragons on this thing. I think maybe they updated the art. This thing? Yeah. Lenny gains Valor 6 on Slay. This is a room card. So room cards mean that when this is played, that entire section has this effect. So this room specifically has this effect. So when a unit gains Pyrogel on that, it gains +3 stacks. Very good with the incant guy we have. Valiants gain Valor 6 on Slay. It's mostly good for like maybe single floor or 2 or 3 units on the floor. Actually, no, 1 or 2 units because this thing requires slays, and there's only a limited amount of slays you can actually get. If you're only getting 2 slays, then only one unit's getting that slay. It's not bad actually because it's +6 valor. It's a lot of valor. Consume. This costs too much. It's interesting, but we're not really doing a Pyrogel run because we don't have the Pyrogel unit. We can though, but I think this is Hell Furnace is better overall for damage. Blood-soaked Arena actually technically is also a way to make a unit tankier. Because if that front unit gets a Slayer, it's also getting armor, which is usually Fell. But Fell doesn't always slay. I think Hell Furnace will help us, because I think units later on will be a lot harder to deal with. We get a second Magma Mauler, we get a Miser. Miser has Avarice. Gold equal to stacks of Avarice. Really good, because it kind of pays for itself in a way. Avenger, 2 mana, 20 damage, 40 health. Revenge, apply melee weakness 1 to the attacker. This is a revenge character. When it takes damage, it does something. I don't really want to put 2 tanks. However, he is thinner than their tanky boy up there. And we are playing Dante, and Dante does care about melee weakness, but this Avenger usually is the one that's consuming that melee weakness, as he has to take the damage first before that penalty just applies. And if you apply quick to the unit behind him, it doesn't actually work because the quick unit will attack, and then this guy will get attacked. Then you don't get the promise of the melee weakness. So only the Avenger will gain the melee weakness damage bonus. He's all right. I don't really want a second Magma Mauler with a Dante there. So we might take the Miser because it gains risk of gold. I'm gonna take Heaven's Light because I kind of need space. We can deal with some thing. Here's the Dragon Sword. We can loot it now, but I want to save up till I get 8 because I get a lot more rewards. And this can go up to 13, and that gives you boss relics again and more artifacts. So it's really good. However, it requires having some relics. Some very specific relics give you extra maxes. So this will give you a max. I think there's a relic that gives you +2 max Dragon Sword, then another relic that gives you +3 max Dragon Sword, which will max it out and give you the boss relics. However, +8's fine because it gives you a guaranteed relic and then a minor relic. We'll save for now. You can also loot this out of battle. So right here in the planning phase, you can loot it right here in case. Now it's better to loot it here rather than in after a battle because you want to be making decisions based off of what you get, and what you get you don't know yet because we haven't chosen what we're gonna get. Merchant of Trinkets, very interesting. These give us artifacts up here, bonuses, and some gold. So we'll actually be able to purchase an artifact. Have a Merchant of Steel. It's very tempting right now since I kind of want more upgrades to my units. And we have a Dante. I think I'm going to go right because I think artifacts, trinkets are fine, but I want to upgrade this Dante. We have a heal now. We're going to click the Merchant of Steel. We have Dualism. Oh my god. And we have Titanite again. We have 150 gold, so we can get Titanite and 50 gold worth of something here. Avarice will pay for itself actually because it just gives you gold back. We can also just gain Valor to make a unit tank here. And Dualism. What does Titanite do? Does it? No, it does not stack. Okay. Interesting. Dual Stone. This used to be very broken in the beta. Doubles the stacks of armor and buff and debuff status effects applied by this unit. So this means that this used to affect multi-strike, which means that if you had dualism and multi-strike 1, it would now give you multi-strike 2, which was very broken on someone like Dante because Dante gains infinite multi-strike. And then if you get 5 multi-strike on this guy, you're doubling that up to 10 multi-strike. It was actually insane. They nerfed it, so dualism, not, multi-strike isn't affected by dualism. I think they changed it as an effect. Yeah, buff effects are now green. That's why. So dualism affects buff, And buffs are specifically green. So Valerie is a buff. Multi-strike is not a buff. It's an effect. Like this Titanite cannot be doubled since it's not an effect. However, what we can do is give it to either Avarice. He'll double the Avarice and make it 20 now. If I give it to Pyrogel, he can apply $16 or 16 Pyrogel. If I go to the Magnet Cultist, he'll apply 2 Pyrogel. Doesn't affect anything here. Dualism Dante. It doesn't increase the amount of multi-strike he gets, but that means if I apply anything to him, oh wait, actually does it? Doubles the stacks of armor and buff and debuff status effects applied by this unit. Does that mean if it gains armor? Oh, wait a minute. Probably not. Okay, which is better here? This is hard. Actually, I don't have to make a decision right now. We're going to look at the unit we have. Being anything. Revenge Valor 2. Okay, these guys. This guy's a tank. Okay, ooh. I won't have enough for 2. I can't give something Titanite and give it Dualism. This would have been the perfect one to give it to, though. Because it gains damage on taking damage. And if it had Titanite, it essentially has double health. 60 HP. It's actually a better tank as well. I kind of like this one a lot. Swordbane, of course. Ooh, Farband's a little expensive though. But maybe that means I can play Shield Steward on a different floor. I don't exactly need. He doesn't. But he gains infinitely tankier every time he takes damage. So Fel gains Valor 2 to friendly units. I need Fel as my tank because she gains Valor to everyone. Then I'm gonna skip this. Let's see upgrade the unit first as well. Savior. I'm gonna take Savior. I think having an ability, this ability allows Fel to. It's a 3 second. It's a 3 turn cooldown, but it gains ability. Fel's ability allows her to move forward, advance. She gains 5 Valor, so 5 armor, and then gain armor equal to the Valor. So she gains 5 Valor instantly, and then 5 Valor at the end of the turn. Oh, actually, no, she doesn't, because Valor only gives you armor up to that turn limit, up to that stack count. So if you don't have more Valor than armor, you don't gain Valor up to that point. It's still good though, because it's the ability to move. We're gonna see the Valor thing here. Titanite. Since I want my Fel to be a tank, Dualism. I am itching on money. Do I put this on Dante? Because essentially that means that Dante gains more money for me, a lot of money. Also, he cares about being getting damage, but I kind of want health on Dante. I might just put this in the Miser and hope for extra gold. Valor 8. Let's put this on the tank. Now he regenerates 8 health every turn, essentially. But it also means I don't have to put Valor on him. But he gains some damage as well. Trials. We're going to do a trial because I'm hurting on money. And this seems doable. Ooh, we're going to play bottom floor though because of those guys. Guys give us trashed inner decks. We do not want that. I'm going to go Fel, Dante, Miser. Or maybe I should have put this around. I should have put the Miser in front. And then we're going to put a Shield Steward up here. These guys, we'll save them for a rainy day. Room cards, thank you. We're going to put Windblade on him. Can I? What? Hmm. Do I just trigger this right now? No, I'll wait. Well, I gained some damage actually. I'm gonna do this. Oh no. Okay, it's not a lot of damage. Oh, Okay. I can't do it yet. Aha. After the tutorial. We're still in the tutorial. Move this guy to the him. Oh, I don't like sap either. I am very laggy. I want that gold. Ay. We're gonna gain some trash. Hard to deal with these guys right now. Okay, we can ignore that guy. I can't do anything. Unfortunately, Titan Skin is actually kind of broken. Alright, these guys are just gonna go all the way up. We have a Valor. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, we're saved. Alright. Go down to the front and then move him back. Oh. We should be fine. We got a lot of money. And we have Dragon's Horde. Thank you. There you go. Also, Pyrogel just counteracts Titan Skin a lot. Chant Grant Trample. Pretty good, but he kind of messes up the floor. Benediction insane though. Yeah, we're gonna take Benediction. We're gonna reduce the cost as well. Moneymaker, yes. Oh my god, this one's good. Wait, no, wrong one. Wrong one. Too explosive. These two cost too much. We're not gonna take them. We're gonna save again. We don't have much Dragon's Horde. I'd rather save it all the way. Dante. Gain Dante's Inferno or Dante's Reception. The Pyre gains Titan Skin. So if I was to take a Candle, I would take only 1 damage instead, and just makes the Pyre a lot tankier. Inferno though. Actually, this is insane. That's piercing. It does a ton of damage. If I go to a magic shop now, oh, I don't get one, but I get another fill. I guess I'll go here. I don't want any of these other things. Artifact first. Valor gains an additional armor per stack. Draw an equipment card from your deck, reduces cost to 0. I mean, that actually allows me to just grab the Windblade. I think I'll take this instead. I'm probably tanky enough. Multi-strike. Okay. We might be cooking. This guy already gains a ton of multi-strike. I just need him to be tankier. If I give him an extra multi-strike, that's good and all, but he gains a lot of multi-strike already. I want him to be tankier so he can actually survive hits. Because there's spikes in this game. Titan Knight. Titan Knight. Be insane to do Titan Knight plus 20 hearts. I think there's a large still in this game, actually. Yes, there is. Do I care about Titan Knight, though? In any other unit? I don't. Multi-strike, though. I think I'll put this in the Magma Mauler. Avarice 3. I can put this in the Magma Cultist. It'll pay for itself. 20 health. I will put this in the Magnum Cultist, and then I will re-roll to get something better. Reduce to 1. Oh my god, this is really good. This is buffed. This used to just um -1 your size, but also give you stat drops. I think as well. Oh, makes you fragile. Makes you fragile. You die instantly to a single hit, or to any damage taken. It was not as bad though, because if you were to put this on your armor tank, he doesn't. Armor actually allows it to survive the hits, and then making it one cost, well, one capacity means you can actually put damage against behind it. Valor 8, no dualism. This is it. This is the. This used to be more insane because it gives you 2 multi strike, but now it's just apply Power Gel 16, which is still insane. Reduced to 1 though. Maybe I do this. Put this on Dante. Make him more playable. We're gonna do that. And then Valor 8. Nothing here. All right, we're good. We're gonna go slash alcove. Alcove. Let's see what happens. Something fun. Ooh, new event. This hasn't happened in the first one as well. The demo. Extremely heavy for its size. Entropic crystals. Upgrade a spell to gain triple stack. What? Gain entropic stone upgrade. Entropic crystals. Unpurgeable. Reserve. Spells in your deck cost +1. What does that mean? Triggers if this card remains in hand at the end of turn. Oh, so they want you to play this thing. What is triple stack? Entropic growth. Permafrost. Oh, I get entropic crystals every time, no matter what. Reserve. Permanently gain +5 magic power. Oh my god. That's insane, actually. Do I get 2? No, I only get 1 entropic crystal. That's actually insane. Oh my god, wait a minute. Okay, I can put that in Flicker, but if I put this on the Dante's Inferno, piercing and oh, it gains consume now. To damage all enemies equal to 10 times the number of Dante's Candle cards in your deck. That's specifically Dante's Candles. This one. Upgrade a spell to cost -4. That's insane on oh my god, wait a minute. Alright, never mind. I think we found it. This allows us to actually play Benediction. Alright. Also it kinda helps itself. Remove cards from my deck. Please remove the Infernos. Stewards. I'm sorry, I can't really explain things anymore. It's hard to do that. To the next fight. Ooh, what are you? What the fuck? The Undying One. Relentless and reanimate 8? Reanimate. When a unit with reanimate is killed, it will be revived with 1 HP and lose a stack of reanimate. So this has 758 HP essentially, but 20 damage. Something has to be tanky enough to deal that. So it'll take what? 8 times 20. That's like 160, right? Yeah, 160. 160 damage. So it's 160 armor. So I need to deal 750 damage as well. Okay. And this little shit. Okay. I might have to -1 per turn. Oh my god. Okay, no, I don't need this trial because I'm making gold anyways. There we go. Fell. This guy. Miser. Put this on this guy. And then Magma Mauler? Or I'm gonna put Strange Sword first. play this though. Yeah, I'd lose damage right just simply playing it because of this freaking thing. Oh, this thing has harvest. Yeah, this thing has specifically harvest, not siphon. Okay, interesting. Okay, we kill everything on this floor now. Thank you. No, man. Oh no, I do not want this. Can't be able to kill either. Okay, take some more damage. Take a lot more damage. Oh, thank you. Yep, just play it. Can I kill that thing? Take 10 damage to my. Oh, more damage. All right. Oh, thank goodness we had Dante. Valor on friendly units per stack. Have a one-sided Dante. Oh my god. Actually, we can kind of overstack on the floor. Hard dive. None of these. We have one more turn. We got Kayla. Oh, yes. Gotta reduce some costs. This removes cards. We can take away the cards that we do not want. I'll take away this other Shield Steward. Miser Magnum Cultist is there. Do I want to remove anything else? Just cause? Probably a fire starter. Then we will reduce the cost of something. Remove consume. Okay. Spell chain. I want holdover on that though. Let's do -1 cost again. Yeah, let's do that. Remove consume though on Dante's Inferno. Yeah, it's good. Or maybe not. No, I will. I think I'd rather have that. Plus 10 magic power. It's 20 damage. Spell chain. No, I want, right? Yeah, I don't want a spell chain or anything else. Remove consume, spells, healing, intrinsic. To gain consume. This, I think, cancels out. Yeah, just -2 cost now. 20 magic power and gain consume. Intrinsic. It will start in my hand. I think I will have heroic dive. Yeah, that sounds good. Or soul sacrifice, actually. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. Get it. Get out of my deck. Whilst also being able to protect the unit real quick. Alright. Kale is very annoying. but we have a way to deal with it because he has a bunch of units that spawn the front that I want to kill at the bottom very fast. Dante again, thank you. And we're getting what's it called? We're gonna get extra energy this turn. Ooh, okay, this is a problem. All right, that thing's annoying. I need that to die. Whoa, Fell died? No. Okay, I guess we have Dante to carry us. Please don't die in the spikes, Dante. No. I think I lost this. I don't have a redo button. It's kind of stupid. Why did Fell die? Ouch. Get front here, stupid idiot. Damn you. I fucking died, guys. I didn't think Fell would deal so much damage to us itself. Also, the fact that it's unpurgeable, what the hell? Oh my god, I didn't think it'd be so strong. Can't be removed from the deck at all. That's stupid. Okay, I think I'm just dead. That's it, folks. Ay, ay, ay. Kale is disgusting, bro. But I don't have all the tools yet. Yeah, we're missing some stuff. Oh, Valor, really good. Summoning a Hymnist, which is one of those the buff things that appeared earlier, applies Valor 5 to friendly units. This is kind of it's okay because you want to this seems like you want to summon Hymnist over and over again on the same floor, but you really only want the Hymnist there once and then stay alive. You don't want it to really die because it kind of like reduces the power of that whole floor the second it dies. So being able to summon it over and over again, this seems just more like a instant buff because you play your floor out, you just gain 5 valor for everyone. It's just 5 damage to everyone the second it's summoned. Pretty good. Valor. Ooh, no, not the power word. Defeat. Oh wait, I upgrade by it's called by doing stuff. I get more clans by doing other things. Power Gel record, summons. Alright, we're gonna gain power as this happens. I think there's a cutscene right now. Yes, we do. This happened earlier. Demo as well. Oh, they have names now. Battle Answer. Yes, Commander. I'll go out. This troops to destroy hell. There she is. First bosses. She was it's called second field boss, or in the second like Kale. She is the version of Kale essentially. The from the new one. Clipped reflector. Oh hey, they have some animations. Cool marksman. I wonder if these guys get to appear again. Seraph. There's some really annoying Seraphs though, but most of them are mostly dealable. I assume these are final bosses after Seraph when you defeat him for true endings. Like for the DLC in Monster Train 1, the Last Divinity was the final boss after Seraph if you bought the DLC. However, I think these guys are going to be the final bosses of this. I have different mechanics, like action stuff. Because he looks like the guy earlier that has resurrection. That this guy looks like the Void one gear. This one seems to be stacking rage. I have no clue though. I swear, if this gang applies Pyrogel on my, this thing probably has Titan skin, armor, stuff like that. Probably heals itself. This guy, this would be interesting. Angels and demons. And then she changed. She became goth. Dude, does she have tits or what? I think she does. No, a little bit. More stuff. Thank you. Unlock. We have everything. We have everything. There's hell. Train yard. Train depot. Let us customize our train. Something new that we have. Skull crusher. Are these just what's it called? Cosmetic? That would be interesting. But I hope they are actually like actual rooms like buffs that actually do things. Library. Our little logbook appears. Is there a cutscene? Oh no, there isn't. To banish the Luna Coven, Under Legion, and Lazarus League. I think Lazarus League is the one where you deal with resurrecting stuff and like kind of like it's called the Wickless from the first game. They kind of resurrect and stuff, but they also have deal with equipments. I think Luna Coven, I think, might be the incants, the what are they called? First game, the ocean themed clan, and from the first game where they deal with a lot of spells. I think this might be their version, and then Under Legion. I think this might deal with kind of like the morsels from the first game as well with oh, Melting Remnant. Yeah, Melting Remnant from kind of like this Melting Remnant's here. This one is the Tethys Titanbane. Yeah, I forgot the names. Damn. Under Legion. I think. Yeah, these my. They showed they were mushrooms, so these guys might be a mix of like a mix of the plant guys and the morsels. Powerborn seems very much the greed comp because they want to be stacking stuff. They want things to stack up over time and deal damage after because they have Pyrogel and they have things like Dragon's Horde where you kind of want to grow stronger as the run goes on. Same here. These guys have more immediate power. They're also very tanky. A lot of them can serve as tanks. Cards, nothing yet. Let's show as they go on. Oh hey, this would have been so much better in the first game as well. I'm glad we have a bestiary. Lightborn Garlean. There must be once you get to what's it called, ascension stages, you'll be able to see like what their stats are at higher covenants. Fel, Vanguardians and Savior. Oh, you just have to see them. You don't actually have to choose. Okay. Phoenix. We have whetstones. This, and this. Back. Start a run. Second run. We'll check it out. Oh, you can see run history now. Haha, thank you. Thank you guys. Should I turn on VSync? Is that oh let's put low quality. A little nice earlier. Okay. Daily challenges, community challenges. Oh, okay. Daily challenges. Okay. New run. Covenant 1. Slightly stronger. We're not going to have any of these yet. Oh, okay. Dimensional challenge. Move units. Spend coins. Deal damage with magic. Inflict debuffs. Hold frozen cards in hand. Is that per turn? Or is that however many cards? We train stewards. Okay, we're going to train steward around as well. Defend the Titans. So this is going to be just happening. Defeat the Titans. Defeat Titans. Okay. Savagery, Dominion, Entropy. We have only this one for now. We have the Pyreborn. We have the Moon Coven. Defeat enemies with spells. Consume cards. Attach equipment. Okay, this might be the hardest one to do. The only one that can really attach equipment is from the Banished Clan, and they have a way to do that. Okay. I think I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. Turning for about an hour, and I kind of want to test if this stream even worked because I feel like I am too laggy. I don't really know how to fix that. Okay. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video or the stream, please subscribe. That sounds so dumb. All right. All right. Bye, guys.